Hey, y'all. So it's Benita here, and today I'm coming to you with a video. Yes, a video. It's like, let me stop. Let me not hype myself up. But I just wanted to talk today about starting. Recently, I've quit yet another job, y'all, and I know I made a video last time, like, I quit my job, but like, telling you about it and everything. And then I was thinking of making another video about quitting, but then it came to me like, Vanita, no, this video doesn't need to be about quitting. It needs to be about starting. Because when I quit, I think it was about, I want to say a month, maybe a little bit more. And when I quit, they say the end of something is usually the beginning of something else. So in quitting, it helped me to start. And it just helped me to start doing some self-reflection, start being a little bit more creative, and just start doing different things. And one thing that it helped me to do was to start like actually doing stuff with my YouTube, actually kind of starting to really just invest in it and starting to like I have a list. It's crazy because I have a list of ideas of things I want to do for it and just haven't done them yet. But I did end up doing like one of the challenges I wanted to do and just like starting to put things together to start getting things done. But what I wanted to get at was starting. Because so often we think about the things we want to do. Like, I've wanted to start this YouTube channel forever. And then it was just last year that I started. And when I say forever, I mean for years I had wanted to do it. But just last year I finally decided to do it. But not only just starting to do it, but starting to actually be consistent and starting to just really get into it. I'm going to use the YouTube as an example, but this can be with so many different things. I felt that, oh, I needed to have the best camera, I need to have the best equipment, I need to have lights, I need to have this and that and that. And it's like, when you first start something out, you don't necessarily have the budget for all that. And even if you do, you don't want to spend so much money on something and not know if you're going to stick with it or not. So for me, I was just telling my brother, oh, I think I need to have a room for my YouTube. Like, I need to have a little studio or whatnot. He was like, Benita, no, you do not. He said, you better take the curtains off that window, get you a little backdrop, and film in front of that. He was like, you know how many people can film YouTube videos and do not have a studio? They just have a wall, or they have a backdrop, and they just get the light. And I'm like, he's so right, because you don't need to have it all together to start. And that's the problem. I think sometimes we just want to feel ready. We want to have everything all together before we start things. And it's like, sometimes that's not your truth. Like, sometimes you need to start now and get things ready as you go. Because even when I did start, I really just had the camera and a tripod. But as I go, I'm starting to get more things. Like, now I have two cameras. I have a vlogging one and this one. And now I'm starting to get the backdrop and just starting to do different things, because it's all about trial and error too, because I couldn't have even bought all the stuff I needed when I first started, because I didn't even know what I needed. And it's like, as you get into things, you start to realize, okay, well, I need this and that. And there are certain things that you might buy. Like, I bought a camera case. Y'all, why did I buy a camera case? I don't ever use it. I have not used it since I bought I bought it. When I first bought it, I used to use carry my camera in it. But now I just always just put my camera on like this and I carry it. So just like, you never know what you're going to need and everything, but it's just taking the first step. And I always see that quote about take the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. And that's really a quote about faith. Having the faith to step out and just get started on things, even though you don't see, maybe you don't know how it's going to turn out or whatnot, but just getting started, just saying, okay, I'm going to start doing this. And I just want to challenge you guys to start your dreams, to start doing the things that you really want to do. Because, I mean, there's so many things that I know, like, there's people who are like, oh, I want to travel. But they're like, oh, I don't have the money right now. I don't have this or that. Well, guess what? You said you want to travel. You didn't say, oh, I'm going to travel across the world and blah, blah, blah. And maybe that is what you want to do. But you can start small. You can just plan a little road trip. And just sometimes starting small is better than not starting at all. So just challenging yourself to start doing the things and even just start taking steps towards them. Because before I could start my YouTube, I had to buy the camera, I had to buy the tripod, and just start getting ready. But don't feel that you have to be so prepared. Because then when I talked to Prince about it, I was talking to him about the backdrop, and he was like, because I was like asking him like, oh, do you think this one would be cool? Like, I was asking about the backdrop and the holder, and he's like, Vanita, I'm sure it will be fine. Like, just go for it, get it. And it, like, what he said was so true. He was like, sometimes you're just so focused on the small details, like, you have to look at the bigger picture. And it's true, because once I get it, like, he made me realize, once I get it, if it doesn't work, guess what, Vanita? You're going to send it back and you're going to get another one. But if you never get it, you'll just be like, oh, so what if? So just get rid of those what ifs. Start doing those things that are really on your heart to do. Whether it's starting a nonprofit, whether it's starting a business, whether it's starting to work out. It could be the simplest thing. It could be starting to drink more water, starting to cook, and even just the littlest things. You need to start doing them. And then I swear to you, once you start doing things, it becomes easier. The first time you go to the gym, I'm telling you, it'll probably be hard to get to the gym the first time. But once you start going consistently, I'm sure you'll start to look forward to doing it. And it's so many things that when I first started my YouTube, I don't want to say it was hard to start, but it was just like, oh, this is new, this is crazy. But like, the more I film, the more I start to get into it, and the more I start to be like, oh, I like this. And it just becomes easier, and I feel like it starts to become more natural the more you do things. So get started. I really do challenge you to get started, and whatever it is, just go ahead and start. This is kind of my own little testimony about me starting, and how my brother was like, oh, just get a backdrop and blah blah blah. And it just came to me like, oh, Vanita, you don't need to be waiting around for your backdrop to come in, because I just ordered it yesterday. You need to get the video out, because this video has been on my heart and mind. And I'm just thinking, oh, well, how am I going to get it out? Because the way I'm going to film isn't going to be right. And then you know what I did? I said, all right, Vanita, you better get creative. So I just said, you know what? I'm going to come outside. This fence is going to be my backdrop today. I'm going to have lighting because it's outside. And we gonna make it work. So just make things work. Start and make it work. Thank you so much for watching. I just hope that this could inspire you to really get started. And comment down below, what is the thing that you've been putting off starting, or that you are going to start? Because you know what, I don't want to hear what you've been putting off starting. I want to hear what you are going to start, because speak life into it. I'm going to start working out. I'm going to start drinking more water. I'm going to start traveling. I'm going to start looking for a job that I actually like. I don't know what it is, but comment it down below. And thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and bye bye.